In Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, the Neothelid is described as a massive slime-colored worm with 4 tentacles writhing around a singular maw of razor-sharp fangs, a visage that resembles Illithid tadpoles, because that's exactly what they are. When an Illithid society falls apart, usually due to external interference, there's no one left to feed the tadpoles, nor are there any caretakers available to euthanize tadpoles who have grown too long without being given a host body to consume and transform into another mindflayer. Therefore, these tadpoles are left to feed on the only food source remaining, each other. Like a bucket full of rats, eventually only one rat remains, the largest and most vicious of them all. This tadpole continues to grow, feeding on intelligent matter until it becomes a massive worm and goes out hunting. It becomes a creature driven only by its insatiable hunger, constantly in search of intelligent life to devour their brains and grow even bigger, though their own intellect is severely lacking. Seen as an aberration by the Mindflayers, they hunt down these abominations with ruthless hatred. The Neothelid has an AC of 16 and 325 hit points, with a speed of 30. They have amazing stats except for dexterity and intellect, yet they have positive saving throws in intellect, charisma, and wisdom. Their trait Creature Sense allows them to detect the presence of any creature with an intelligence of 4 or higher within 1 mile, and they also get that creature's intelligence score. They're also innate spellcasters via their Illithid psionics, allowing them to cast Confusion, Feeble Mind, and Telekinesis once per day each. With this also comes magic resistance, giving them advantage on magic-related saves. In combat, they make an attack either with their tentacles or their acid breath. The tentacle attack deals 11 to 32 bludgeoning damage and 3 to 24 psychic damage. The target then needs to succeed on a DC 18 strength save or be swallowed. Swallowed targets cannot be targeted from the outside and take 10 to 60 acid damage on the Neothelid's turn. If a swallowed target deals 30 damage or more on their turn, they have a chance of being thrown up. The acid breath, on the other hand, is a 60-foot cone that procs a DC 18 dex save, with those failing taking 10 to 60 acid damage. As a DM, I would use the Neothelid in the Underdark or any other subterranean area, having it slithering through tunnels somewhere nearby. I would have it burst out at the party, hopefully triggering surprise, and have it attack the one with the highest intelligence score with the Feeble Mind spell. From there, I would have it attack each turn with acid breath, as long as it's recharged. On turns when it hasn't recharged, I'd choose players from the highest int score to the lowest to be the targets of tentacle attacks, as the Neothelid gets sustenance from brains and intellect. Should it feel sufficiently threatened, however, I would have it cast Confusion to CC as many players as possible, then slither away as fast as it can, using telekinesis to block the path behind if possible, or to throw anyone out of its way. It's well documented that the Mindflayers are based on the Chthonians in the Lovecraftian mythos, and the Neothelids are merely an offshoot of that, but much more similar in size to the original inspiration for the Illithids. The Chthonians, as covered before, were typically massive worm-like creatures with hundreds of slimy tentacles covering their fanged mouths, worms with psychic powers that they used to attempt to enslave all of Earth to deliver it to their old god masters, specifically Cthulhu. The Neothelids in particular were added to the overall Lovecraftian mythos after they were created by Wizards of the Coast. Due to the Chthonians already existing, they were instead attributed to the dark old god Shub-Niggurath, the black goat of the woods with 1,000 young. Here, they're described as massive tentacle creatures of jet black color that stand as tall as trees, and due to their ability to squirm into many different shapes, they're often mistaken for Shoggoths, another Lovecraftian creature that we've encountered before. In comparing the monster to the myth, we find an interesting self-referential cycle. The Neothelids are a creation of D&D to be part of the Illithid life cycle. However, the Illithids themselves are based on the Chthonians of Lovecraftian lore, and so they too influence the Neothelids' creation. Now, the Neothelids are, in the Lovecraftian mythos, the children of Shub-Niggurath, completing the circle of references. Regardless of who or what inspired what, the Neothelids are a wholly terrifying and deadly creature to run into when adventuring in D&D. If you enjoyed that video, please leave a like and comment below, and consider subscribing to the channel. You can also join the Patreon for $1 a month to access videos days before they're posted here, as well as other exclusive stuff like short stories, videos, and more.